May I come in, sir? Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Take your seats.
Thank you, ma'am.
So introduce yourself briefly.
Ma'am, my name is Asmita Das. I'm from Baleshwar, Odisha. I have completed my graduation from Fakirman Autonomous College, Baleshwar. I have keen interest in writing short stories in Odia. And ma'am, I'm a cheerful, optimistic, and hardworking human. My father is a farmer, and my mother is a homemaker.
So you are from Baleswar.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you describe your district, Baleswar?
Ma'am, Baleswar is a beautiful city, and ma'am, it is also known as Missile City of India, as ITR integrated test range is there. Some missiles like Agni 1 to 4 has launched there, tested there, and BrahMos and other also tested there. And there are so many cultural places like Panchulingeshwar temple and Imami Jagannath temple. And ma'am, there is a beautiful beach that is called Vanishing Beach, which is in the Wheeler Island of Baleshwar. Yes, ma'am.
Why it is called Wheeler Island?
Sir, it is a Wheeler Island in the name of a British officer who has discovered the island. It is in his name. Yes, sir.
So you mentioned about Fakirman Senapati. He is popularly known as.
Vyasakavi Fakirman, sir.
Can you tell us some famous writings of Vyasakavi Fakirman Senapati?
Yes, ma'am. He had written a Rebati, a patent medicine, Shamana Antavut. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you gone through personally any of these literary works?
Yes, ma'am. I have read all those books.
You have read all those books.
Yes,
What is
ma'am.
the theme of Rebati?
Sir, Rebati is about the disease cholera, which was outbreak and destroy all the family members of the girl. And she was very keen to study, but her grandmother thought that because of the study, every member of the family is dying, but it was because of cholera disease. Yes, ma'am.
So what have you studied?
Ma'am, I have completed my BCom with accounting honors.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So in that case, can you tell us what is a profit and loss statement?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, profit and loss statement is made to know the net profit or net loss of a company. It record all the nominal accounts, like all the expenses losses. It records on the debit side of profit and loss account, and all the income and gains. It record in the credit side of a profit and loss account, and the net profit and net loss then transfer it to balance sheet. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is a balance sheet?
Ma'am, balance sheet is a financial statement which is prepared to show the financial position of a business on a particular date. Yes, ma'am.
What do you mean by budget?
Sir, budget may be prepared by a person or a company or any nation to know the expenditure and incomes. Yes, ma'am.
Who is the Chief Minister of Delhi?
Sir, Mrs. Atisi Marlena.
Natisi Margana. Belongs to which political party?
Sir, she is from Aam Aadmi Party.
Aam Aadmi Party.
Yes.
What is the political symbol of Aam Aadmi Party?
Sorry, sir, I cannot read.
Open broom.
Okay.
Broom.
Thank you, sir, for updating.
So can you tell us what are the ratios that you have studied during your study in commerce?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have read about current ratio, quick ratio, solvency ratio, profitability ratio, and activity ratio.
What do you understand by this current ratio?
Ma'am, current ratio shows the short-term ability of a company to meet its short-term debts, and the ideal ratio for it is so the relationship between current assets and current liability, and the ideal ratio of it is 2:1. That means the current ratio should be current asset should be twice of current liability.
What are the golden rules of accounting?
Yes, ma'am. Golden rule of accounting is related to accounts like personal account. For personal account, debit the receiver and credit the giver. And for real account, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. And for nominal account, debit all the expenses, losses, and credit all the income and gain.
Employee
Yes.
is an asset to the organization, liability to the organization.
Sir, it depends. That means, sir, if we give them a salary, it will be recorded as an expenses. But sir, in case they are working and the amount that is called intangible assets, like they are working on the company and what the company is gaining from it, that will be an asset. Yes, sir.
So, you must have heard about double entry bookkeeping.
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
Ma'am, in double entry bookkeeping, we record two accounts. That means for every transaction, we maintain two accounts. So that is for every debit, there must be a corresponding credit. And Mr. Luca Pacchillo, he has founded double entry book system.
So, what do you think is the major job profile of administrative officer?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, as I'll be, if I'll be selected, I'll be work as an administrative officer in accounts. So the profile will be to maintain all the financial statements like profit and loss account, balance sheet, cash flow statement, funds flow statement, as ma'am also, and reconciling all the statement time to time. And also I will see if all the transaction has recorded according to the accounting standards or not, and also the taxes that the company is complying to all the taxes rules or not.
How a cash flow statement is different from a funds flow statement?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, in cash flow statement, we record all that is related to cash or cash equivalent. But in funds flow statement, it is an extra statement which is maintained for the assets, liabilities, and it compare liabilities of 2 years.
How many type of asset you know?
Sir, I know various assets like fixed asset, current asset, quick asset, contingent.
How many liability you know?
Sir, liability, fixed liability, current liability, contingent liability.
Content
Yes, sir.
Copyright.
Yes, sir.
Is it asset or a liability?
Sir, copyright is an asset.
Is an asset.
Yes, sir.
What is DTA? Nowadays the government is saying DTA. Lot of discussion regarding the DTA. What is DTA?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Double taxation avoidance agreement.
Yes.
Okay. Why it is in the controversy?
Sir, I'll read about.
Who is the chairman of the One Nation One Election Committee?
Sir, before Mr. Raghunath Kovin, and sir, currently, sir, I don't know.
He is the.
Okay.
Okay. Who is Mr. Pratap Sarangi?
Sir, Mr. Pratap Sarangi is MP from Baleshwar.
Why he is in the news today?
Sir, I have not read.
So, tell us, what do you understand by a term called premium?
Sorry, ma'am?
Premium.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, premium is an amount paid by the customer, that my policy holder, to the insurance company if in case he has taken any insurance from the insurance company.
What are the products that your company is dealing with? Major products.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So OSL has provided many products.
No abbreviation. Go for the full form. Do not use abbreviation in any interview.
Yes,
Whether you are saying SBI, OICL, no. Go for the. You are saying OICL.
Oriental Insurance
Insurance
Corporation Limited.
Go with the
Yes,
abbreviation.
sir. So, Oriental Insurance Corporate Limited given many general insurance product like vehicle insurance product. In it give like 2-wheeler policy, 4-wheeler policy, and in health sector it gives Arogya Sanjeevani, Oriental Mediclaim, Oriental EcoCare, Youth Care.
So, who are currently the major competitors of Oriental Insurance in the market? Name two private players who are the major competitors as well as two public sector companies which are major competitors?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, in public sector general insurance company, United India Insurance, and also the New India Insurance Company, all those the public sector insurance company, and Canara HSBC and SBI General Insurance Company, they are the major competitor of Oriental Insurance Company.
What's your hobby?
Sir, writing short story in audio.
Short stories in audio.
But does your short story carry any title?
Yes, ma'am.
What is
What
the
was the
title?
last story that you wrote in Odia? What was the title?
Ma'am, it was Banker Babu.
What was it based on?
Sir, ma'am, it was about my friend was working in a bank, so he was telling me a story like in a village. The someone is getting a pension, old man, but he has died. But his son still wants his pension, so he pretended like he is not died. Please come to our home. He is alive. Just take his fingerprint. It was.
What do you mean by financial mule?
Sorry, sir.
What do you mean by financial mule?
MULE mule.
MULE mule.
Financial mole, sir, I don't know. There is currently RBI is yes, sir.
What is that?
So that is meant to detect all the fraud accounts that is activated and that getting money fraudulently for the by calling. Yes, they get the OTP and they will transfer the money to the accounts. That is called financial mule account.
What do you mean by financial arrest?
Sorry, sir, I don't.
Okay. Tell me, suppose you are posted in Bihar
Yes, sir.
as a single girl, how can you manage it?
Okay, sir, I'm like I have stayed in my school days, in my college days in hostel, so it will be easy for me to settle in another state. And Bihar is also a very good city. It is very safe for girls. So, sir,
I am all well versed with Hindi also.
yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I also know Hindi language very well, so it will easy for me to settle there. Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, what is women empowerment?
So, women empowerment means empowering women and providing them equality in education, employment, and giving them opportunity to take the decision for their own development as well as social development.
How many taxes you know?
Sir, I know about direct tax like income tax and indirect tax like GST.
Any other tax?
Yes, sir. Wealth tax, excise tax, census. Yes,
Excise is not a tax, it's a duty. Okay,
custom, sir, custom
Custom,
tax.
okay. Custom is what type of tax? Direct or indirect?
Sir, it is indirect tax.
Indirect tax.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by impeachment?
Sir, impeachment means if like in Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, if some higher position has to remove, then if the majority will come in any party, that is called impeachment.
What about Vice President, President,
Yes,
Chief
sir.
Justice of India?
It's applicable for everyone. It's a process of removal.
Yes.
Which country's Prime Minister, President recently impeached?
Yes,
Suppose you are rejected again, what you will do?
so I have prepared very hard for the exam, but if I'm very optimistic that I'll be selected. If not, then I'll see what went wrong, and then again I'll be improve it, and I'll will prepare for other examinations.
Other examination. Tell me one person from Odisha who is recently appointed as the CMD of a bank.
Yes, sir, Mr. Debadatta Chand currently is the MD of Bank of Baroda.
Bank of Baroda. What is domestically systematically insurance company?
Yes, sir. So those companies are, if they will loss, then it will be an impact on the economy. important for the economy. Sir, in insurance there is LIC and General GIC, which is a reinsurance company, and the new assurance company.
What is DGCI? What do you mean by DGCI?
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall it.
Okay. Okay.
Who regulates the insurance companies?
Ma'am, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority
Who
of
is
India.
current chairman?
Ma'am, Mr. Debasis Panda.
Where is the headquarter of Oriental Insurance Company?
Ma'am, in New Delhi.
Around how many branches of Oriental Insurance are operating in Odisha currently? Roughly?
Ma'am, I have to
Go through. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the tagline of Oriental Insurance?
मैम इट इज धरती अग्नि जल आकाश सबसे सुरक्षा हमारे पास.
What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses?
मैम माय स्ट्रेंथ इज आई एम अ गुड लिसनर एंड आई एम वेरी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक, आई एम वेरी हार्ड वर्किंग, एंड मैम माय वीकनेस इज आई गॉट इमोशनल समटाइम्स एंड आई हैव अ वीकनेस फॉर फूड्स.
What are the challenges faced by the insurance companies nowadays?
Yes, sir. So, sir, first is the insurance penetration, which is very low, and second one is they provide, all the companies provide similar kind of insurance product. So it will be like difficult for the customers, and there is a lack of digitalization also. They have following the manually all the process, and also there is a lack of training to the agents. And also, ma'am, there is fraudulent activities. They are saying something to the people, and these are the challenges.
What is Bima Sakhi?
Yes, sir. Sir, currently Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi has launched Bima Sakhi, which is to train 2 lakh women to empower them, and it is for financial inclusion. It is a training programming. In the training programming, they will pay 7,000 in the first year, 6,000 in the second year.
What is the eligibility?
Eligibility is, sir, anyone between 80 to 70 years is eligible, and they should have passed their 10th degree.
10 degree.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you may go now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very
Thank you, sir.